Help these trucks.
Guys, there's side-by-side battles all over the road.
Big problems here as the 33 of Jones spins around and collects a couple, including the 9 truck of William Byron. And the K&N Pro Series East champ is already into the wall here tonight.
I think maybe William in the 9 and Brandon Jones in the 33 got together a little bit. Look at all the damage to that 33 truck. One of the guys you thought maybe get to victory lane tonight.
They were racing along for the 7th position, Ralph, and they were side-by-side. There were side-by-side battles all over this racetrack. Talked about how difficult it is to run side-by-side at these speeds. These young racers learning a lesson here.
Watch Brandon Jones now go through the dogleg. Looked like Brandon maybe thought he was clear. William still had his nose up in there. They made contact and it turned the 33 around.
Also, Cole Custer in there as well in the 00.
Yeah, I think pretty significant damage to him too. See the big contact into the right side, and then he clips Byron. I think William just felt like he had the space to run on the outside of Brandon Jones, and Jones went up like he wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't think William had any idea that Brandon Jones was going to move up the racetrack. Gets into the 00 Cole Custer. That turns him back into William, or actually avoids William, but then Cole Custer with nowhere to go makes contact with William.
Watch the job Timothy Peters does here. The veteran just working it so close to the inside and avoiding contact with the 33.
Take a look from the 8 truck here. John Hunter Nemechek.
You see, William was out against the outside wall.
Look at John Hunter. He ducked all the way to the bottom, got as far away from that mess as he could get.
Run straight away as the 08 truck spins across the line, and Corbin Forrester brings out the 2nd caution of the night.
Good. Get it fired up.
That means we're going to have another restart with Eric Jones and Matt Crafton side by
Looks
side.
like, guys, you got a little bit of help.
Looks like the 94 of Timmy Hill got into the back of Corbin Forrester and turned him around right at the start-finish line. Corbin did a nice job keeping that truck out of the outside. Well, he may have just touched it right there, but just barely. But he had 2 flat tires.
And he was not happy with Timmy Hill and flings his Hans device at him.
Why'd he throw it into the ground?
You know, they're hard to fling. I think.
Okay, gotcha.
You can see Timmy Hill here leaving the pits. It looked like maybe that could have been a result of something that happened prior to
You
that.
can see some damage to the left side of that 94 truck.
That was really laid up onto the straightaway when Timmy Hill spun Forrester around.
Oh, it's got a spin.
Yes, we do, and we're going to pile it in, including Rico Abreu in the 31. The orange cone is involved as well, and this one, that's the 2nd time in 2 weeks somebody's taken out the orange cone in the process.
Man, that's a shame for Rico. Just a victim of another spin.
Looked like maybe the 5 of Dalton Sargent got sideways.
Yep.
There's the damage to that.
They were squabbling over 14th position.
Pretty hard. He bent the whole cage in and stuff on the left row.
Talking about the roll cut, you can see where he got it right in front of the door, right behind that left front tire.
And there's the damage to the right front on Rico's truck.
Let's see if we can take a look at what happened to start this. Ooh, the 15 of Mason Mingus looked like he locked his brakes up, got into the 5 of Dalton Sargent, and Rico. Ben Kennedy also with a lot of damage in the 11, nowhere to go.
And look just to the inside, slip Daniel Suarez. You can see the orange truck just ahead.
Wow.
That's such
right alongside. Oh, problems. We've got the 63 up into the wall. Ogata's going to bring out the caution.
And we got a new leader as Matt Crafton makes his way around Eric Jones.
We'll pit right here, guys.
Laps to go. Watch this pass right here.
Jones was racing hard with Suarez on the outside. And it looks like he had to either lift or brake a little bit here as Suarez started to come down a little bit, and that's what kind of helps as the 88 gets by right here.
I think Jones just gave Crafton room because I think he said, Matt's coming in there whether I leave him room or not. And that was probably a wise decision from what we've heard.
And didn't want to get squeezed by the 51 here.
Still three.
See, Matt was down, gave him plenty of room.
Easy, stay
Well, and you can also see the 63
Yellow's out. Watch this 10. Yellow's out. Here's him.
was battling up there with the 32, and he saw a little puff of smoke.
They want to make, and now the caution flies.
Caution is out because the 1 of Ruben Pardo is around. Kind of a staggering stat is that these are the first laps as we watch Pardo losing it here again. These are the first laps Crafton's ever led. side by side as they go through 3 and 4.
They're together.
Oh,
They're together.
And there goes Sauter. Oh, man. Huge implications.
It looks like Eric Jones may be able to survive that contact.
Not that 88 truck.
Man, no way.
Here, man.
Sauter's truck taken out, the 88 heavy damage, and how about the 4?
Yeah, look at the damage to that left rear corner of that Toyota.
We've talked about the speeds in excess of 150 miles an hour on this track. Will that team elect to come to pit road?
There goes Sauter right to the garage area.
A little bit of a fire under the hood.
Underneath the hood, you can see it down on the very bottom. He's got the window net down. There's Crafton's 88.
You know, that may bring the 4 to pit road for Rudy Fugle and his guys to look at that truck because he knows that the issues that the 88's having.
But look at the 19 truck of Tyler Reddick. He's been able to get up to the 8th position right now, maybe even 6th when these trucks pull off. You can just see right there, the truck was up the hill. Jones had to make the corner, and then he slides down and takes out his teammate as well.
You know, Eric Jones made a little more severe contact with the outside wall than I initially thought. Looks like he bopped it pretty good.
It's just so hard to keep your truck on the bottom.
And this is hard racing here. There's absolutely no intent whatsoever, but you can see how hard that 4 got into that outside wall and how hard that Matt Crafton and Johnny Sauter got together.
And we're going to have a great race to the checkered here. You got Timothy Peters. We've talked about how solid that truck is. You see him there in the 4th spot as they exit turn 4 here. But when these 3 trucks crash, he's going to inherit the lead.
I'm telling you, a lot more contact with the outside wall for Eric Jones.
It was a much harder hit than it initially looked like, wasn't it? Yeah, he really popped the wall pretty good.
You got Peters, and then behind Peters is John Hunter Nemechek. We've seen that truck really strong down on the apron in turn 3 and 4. He's going to be serious about trying to get this win.
Hey, it's anybody's race right now. That just wide open right now. We may get to victory lane.
See that left front of Jones' truck come right up off the racetrack.
Don't get live entertainment tonight on Midway and Cantina.
Right along and listen.
Matt was trying to stay off Eric Jones, and certainly no intent whatsoever, just hard racing. He knew that if he lost that lead, he probably lost the race.
And the championship.
And the championship.
Still in there. Keep coming. Hey, Rinker behind you. Yellow's out. Yellow's out.
Eric Jones, a dominant.
Seems as though everything going well, but the caution has now come out. On the radio, they had been talking about a vibration as you see the damage to the 97 of Dylan Kwasniewski.
It's a hard impact for the 97 car.
Definitely narrowed up the front of that car.
See, this is the shot we showed a little while ago. Oh, that's a big hit. Entering the dog leg, you're a long way from the wall, and that dog leg, the way the wall is shaped, that was an exceptionally hard hit. Thank goodness for safer barriers and all the other safety innovations, because that was a hard impact.
And that's not an area that you would expect a driver to lose control of the race car, especially as straight as that 97 went. So you have to look at perhaps, here it is, a real speed, a big impact right there, and a tough angle. You'd expect to be looking at a mechanical problem, perhaps a puncture in a tire. Something made that 97 car go straight there.
Take a look. We ride along with him.
Down, right? All right, got one coming here. Clear low, clear low. Coming to you guys.
Bridge going in on the right side in that rear window as they make a 4-tire change to the 88. A crash on the track, Rick.
32 of Joey Gase bringing out the caution, and a few cars on pit road.
I don't know what the hell happened there.
Will they be trapped a lap down?
See Ricky Stenhouse on the inside of it. They just make contact getting into turn 3. Heavy contact for both cars.
Hard into the outside wall for both drivers. See all the right side damage to the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And they immediately took that car back into the garage. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was running 16th. not on the lead lap.